always wish like upon a star. And I am so glad you are here. Today we are using the Blue Yeti mic that's lovingly being guarded by these beautiful roses here. In case you didn't know, my favorite flower is the rose. And in honor of Valentine's Day, I thought that I could shower you in roses and compliments. Now with the Yeti mic, I can't really hear my background noises that I have to deal with living in my house. So hopefully the ones that I could hear before I started recording settle down before we get into the thick of it. I did my nails today, and I think they look really good. And I never really do nail tappy stuff. But these ones sound really nice. I have quite a few different varieties of heirloom roses. However, each year I rescue one of the mini roses. And I mean mini like little, not mini like a great number. From the grocery store. And this was this year's rescue. And I thought it looked so beautiful with our mic here, so you could really see them, see and hear them. It has a very crinkly wrapper. See? So, hopefully you liked that. And in the past, I've used roses and told you a little bit about why I love them, but besides the fact that they are insanely beautiful, they are very powerful ally, very powerful plant. And I'm gonna tell you again, just in case you haven't seen those videos, because I am still new here. So, roses symbolize love, of course, which is why we get a ton of them around Valentine's Day. But red roses are actually Victorian language of flowers, which you might have heard of. Basically, in the Victorian era, it was common to send messages to everyone in your life with flowers. Each flower had a different meaning, and each color of the flower had a different meaning. It's actually quite fascinating, and there was an exploring, an exploratory, and a botany boom in the Victorian era. So flowers and gardens and bringing flowers into your home was really fashionable. And red roses meant passionate love. Yellow roses meant friendship. White roses meant peace or purity. And so on and so forth. There's a lot of different ones, but historically, roses have symbolized divinity. Roses have symbolized divinity. Specifically, feminine divinity, but that's a whole conversation. Roses have been associated with mystery cults of different goddesses, as well as some very famous Christian orders, secret orders, like the Knights Templar and the Masons, the Freemasons. Those orders are actually where the term under the rose comes from, because they would often put roses on the ceilings or in the floor, mosaics in their meeting spaces, and their secret goings on would be under the rose, or on top of the rose, but in the rose still. And this was not a novel thing for Christians and for Christian mystery orders. Being under the rose actually has pagan roots and comes from a very long human tradition of associating roses with secrets of the divine and spirituality, but with a distinctly feminine lens. But that's another conversation, like I said. That's just my little introduction into why I love roses and how they can branch out from passionate love into something a little bit bigger. They can represent the search for knowledge and truth. They can represent loyalty. They can represent secrecy. They can represent finality. They can represent responsibility and contractual obligations. Oftentimes in these mystery orders and in lost but being revived spiritualities, roses would be present for sacred pacts or contracts, sometimes even marriage contracts, because they were considered to be divine, and a marriage made under the rose was a marriage in the eyes of God. So they can symbolize marriage, beginnings, So they're beautiful, but they're not unprotected. They will mess you up if you don't go in prepared. And most of the time, if you do go in prepared, they require sacrifice. So they can mean sacrifice and blood as well. They have a ton of associations. But today we're going to focus on the love part. This is what I have. It's a tin to a rose scented candle I used to have, but I used up the lid. Still smells like roses. And now I'm going to give you your first compliment while I keep tapping. Are you ready? You are empowering. You are empowering. Not just to me, but to all the people in your life. The way you love is inspiring. I like your voice, and when you use it to advocate for yourself. That was my shoe. Your ideas matter, and your opinions are valuable. I really like this. But we can move on. One more though. Okay. Next, I have this guy. It is a dried rose. Okay, I'm gonna try and your next compliment. I am so happy that you exist. I'm so happy that you exist. I am so happy that you exist. What do we think about that? Okay, let's move on. You are a very warm-hearted person. You have a warm heart. You have a warm heart. You are a warm-hearted person. Being around you feels really good. Okay, I gotta put this one down before it falls apart. Now, I have 2 roses for you to brush your face. We're going to brush your face and brush your face. these videos have been what has encouraged me to keep making videos. The YouTube algorithm is not very kind, so I read every single comment and I try to reply to all of them. So thank you. Let's do a little bit more brushing on your face, yeah. Okay. Good job. I find that I usually want longer stints of the delicate triggers in videos that are using triggers just as triggers. And the delicate sounds really give me tingles. And I find that I always want the ASMR artist to go longer with most of the things that give me tingles. So that's what I'm going to try to do in my videos, but let me know down below if you like a extended amount of time with triggers or if you like the quick succession of triggers. Okay. Okay, I really love that, so I'll stop now, but aren't they so pretty? Roses for you. Okay, what next? Oh, yes. I did bring you some white roses. And I thought I just got these from the grocery store. Not the grocery store, the thrift store. The thrift store. And usually when I get fake flowers, I perfume them because I set them out in the places that my guests are or that I am, and I like to perfume them because it's just like a little bit of an added extra touch that makes it really special. So a while ago I did a perfume video where I kind of showed you all from this company. Boop. If it'll focus. Come on. Hello? It's not going to. It says Anointed. And it's by Amorphous Perfume. They look like this. If you like perfume sounds or glass bottle sounds or lid sounds, that video might be for you. I'll put it at the end of this one just in case. But this smell is supposed to smell like frankincense and roses and burning frankincense, incense, and roses, and also dust, like it would be in church, in a Catholic church. And it does smell that way. Yeah. It smells exactly like what I just described. Now, funny enough, I have been searching for a rose scent. That I actually like. And I haven't found one yet. Okay. I think that I just don't like the perfume smell of roses. I think it smells fake. And I think it smells not like roses. Like this and this. They don't smell the same. Real roses and rose perfume never smells the same to me. And I don't know why that is. I haven't looked into the science of it. I bet there is a reason. But I don't tend to like rose perfume because it doesn't really smell like the real thing. So I just have a bunch of the real thing. But I've been trying to find one to no avail. And this scent isn't bad. It's just not for me. But if you want to check it out, go ahead and follow the rose over here. Good. Now over here. Good. Now follow up and across. Good. Now tell me when the roses are out of your field of vision, okay? Good. Again. Good. Again. Good. And again. Good. And again. Good. You did great. Now let's see. when you talk about the things that you love and your eyes light up. There's no better look on you. When you let the joy that you feel radiate outward, you can change the entire energy of a room. You are that powerful. What do we think of the rose on the mic? I kind of like it. It's not bad. But that's okay. We can move on. This is my next one to show you. But first, I just wanted to tell you that you have restored my faith in humanity. The ASMR community is a beautiful place 99% of the time, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you for being here and being part of a community that as a greater whole has made me believe in kindness and goodness again. This is a ceramic rose that I found at a thrift store, and it's broken on the back, but I don't care. What do we think of the ceramic rose? Kind of an interesting sound, yeah. Okay. Oh, let me tap on the bottom of it. You are so good at loving people. You have a big ol' heart. And I like the very last thing to show you. It's these. These are vintage fabric roses that my great-grandma had. I don't know if she made them or not, but they were at her house and now they're at mine. So, at the least, they're from the 80s, but they could be older. They're pretty delicate, so I don't want to take them out of this pot that I got them in because they might fall apart. I'm gonna give you your last compliment while we're doing our very last trigger, okay? I am glad that I get to live on Earth at the same time as you. I am glad that I got to live on the Earth at the same time as you. I had to try. All right. I am glad that I got to live on the Earth at the same time as you. I am. Thank you for being with me tonight, and thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I mean that. You are so worthy of love, so don't just brush it off. Thank you for being here. It means the world to me. It really does. And I would not want to be anywhere else than with you right now. So, I love you.